Hey, I bet you didn't expect to see me again, huh? If I'm being honest, I didn't really expect to show myself again. I mean, I should be honest because, Angel, sometimes being honest and being truthful are different things, though. And so I should be truthful. I was not going to show myself to you again because I was pretty embarrassed by my behavior and all the things that the demon told you. Oh, goodness. It's awkward. Who, the demon? Oh, wait, yeah, of course she has a name, but it's not something you wanna say. We never say the demon's name. To say her name is to draw her attention, it summons her, if you will. I mean, she's gonna be here soon anyway. It takes very little to summon her actually, because she's very interested in you. She pays attention to you a lot, like, a lot, a lot. Anyway, I thought I would come talk to you. I thought I would say goodbye before I had to go. I mean, I wanted to say goodbye properly, face to face. I spoke to the Dominion. They're the ones in charge of all of us. They're not very happy about the nature of my interest in you, is what they called it. They think I'm skating a line, that I am in danger of, you know, falling, becoming a fallen angel. It happens sometimes. Sometimes an angel develops feelings, uh, worldly feelings for the person that they're protecting, guarding. That may be something like what I have done here. Um, but my feelings have always been very pure. I want you to know that my feelings have been loving and intensely loving and very warmly loving, pure love, just nothing but love. And I thought that that was just all part and parcel of being a guardian angel, was being a celestial being. I mean, I knew it wasn't the usual kind of love because I've done this before. I've done it a lot of times before. Not this. I mean, I've been a guardian angel to a lot of people before, but anyway, I, I spoke to the Dominion, and the more I spoke to the Dominion about you and explaining about you, the more they gave me those looks of concern. And I began to realize that, maybe there was something to that. There might have been some reason for their looks of concern. I've done things that were unorthodox. Nothing sinful. Oh, nothing sinful that, but you know, unusual. Nothing worldly. um, but I also can't say that I haven't been tempted. And you have to understand that as an angel, um, temptation is kind of a foreign thing. We're not accustomed to it. We're not really built to deal with it, if I'm being uh, truthful, because we're not supposed to experience it, but it happens sometimes. Sometimes an angel watching over a human will love the human in a more worldly way, in a more human like way. Next thing you know, fallen angel. Sometimes it works out nicely. Some of them have had lasting relationships with humans that last for as long as they last. The humans, I mean, and the angels, because it ends up making you a little mortalish. Next thing you know, angel and human are living happily ever after and having little baby Nephilim wandering the earth. Nephilim? Oh, those are the children of angels and their human partners. They're supposed to be giants, actually, and in the Bible they were called giants, and they do tend to run very tall. Um, but also, you know, back when they were called giants, that was when people were a lot shorter, so you probably wouldn't think so. You would just think, "Oh, they're very tall," not, "Oh, giant." Anyway, it's not the point. It's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is that the Dominion think that I am in danger of becoming one of those fallen angels, and I can't really say that I'm not. I can't say that for certain because I have been tempted. I've been certainly tempted ever since that first week that I found you. You were so compelling. I just wanted to be with you all the time. And I have been, with the exception of me going to speak to the Dominion. I've been here all the time. And I just wanted to be with you all the time for longer than I had. I mean, first I wanted to be with you all the time for longer than I had, and I extended my usual time, but then I wanted to be with you for longer than even the extension. Like I wanted to be with you all the time for all time. For your entire mortal existence. I don't mean it in a base or a sinful way. I just mean being there, watching, safeguarding. I just wanted to be there, knowing that you're all right and taking care of you. And that's a dangerous thing for an angel. It doesn't sound like it. It's doesn't sound like it's anything bad. It's not in and of itself, but it is the beginning. It is the beginning of what could be a fall. It might actually be more than the beginning. I it might be fully mid-fall by now. That would explain this feeling that I have, like I'm off balance, like I'm out of control, like I'm excited and dizzy and flustered and frightened and excited just to be around you. So when the Dominion said that I was in danger of falling, I suppose I had to agree. And that's why I'm being removed as your guardian now, because the longer I'm around you, the faster I fall. I'm sorry, that was a lot to say. Was that too much to say? I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I only wanted to tell you I only wanted to tell you why I had to go. I wanted to tell you that it's not for lack of esteem. It's actually just the opposite. It's far too much esteem, as it were. I don't want to go, but it's the right thing to do for me and for you, because you don't need some fallen angel to to just be there for you. Because I talked about what happened when an angel and a human live happily ever after, but it doesn't always work like that. A lot of times it's just one sided, and nobody owes anybody that kind of love back. Nobody owes anybody any love back. And so a lot of times the angels just end up falling, and at best, they're a burden to the human who doesn't want to hurt them, the human who feels guilty that they had an angel fall for them, but a human who doesn't actually love the angel back. So it's best, especially in those circumstances, it's best if the angel removes themselves before that happens. I I just thought I would tell you why I'm doing it. I would hate for you to think that I just didn't want to watch you anymore, because that couldn't be further from the truth. I oh oh my goodness, do you? That's such a sweet thing for you to say. You know, you don't have to say that just because I did. That's not the way it works. I mean, my regard for you, it doesn't require reciprocation. It's just for you as you are, just as you are, just alone. Not a, I don't tell you in order to be any kind of self-serving or to sway you toward reciprocating my feelings or anything like that. I only said it so that you would understand why I have to go, and that you have been so very affecting to me that I can't see a path ahead where I would be around you and not completely and utterly fall from heaven and from grace and head over heels in love. No, no, really, you don't have to say that. I you don't have to say that, because really? Are you certain? Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, well, that's a problem. If you're gonna feel like that, that's well, no, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not I'm not upset. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. I'm very, very, very pleased. but it also does make my descent a little bit faster. I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna have fallen completely and be as earthbound as any mortal within just within just minutes if you keep talking like that. And then whatever would I do? You know, I mean, I don't have any secretarial skills like your demon does. What would I do if I were if I were a fallen angel and earthbound and just here to love you? Oh, hmm, truly, I mean, well, I suppose I could stay with you. It's not as if I haven't been staying with you already. But you have to understand that I wouldn't be able to guard you from anything, you know? This is in this purely hypothetical situation we're discussing, right? Um, if I were to fall so in love with you that there was no redemption for me, if there was no way back, I would be just an ordinary mortal. Maybe not ordinary, but I would be just a mortal and prone to the same types of emotions and temptations and the same strengths and the same vulnerabilities. But tell me something. Are you asking just to ask, or are you asking for the reason I think that you're asking? Now, I know that. I know that. I know you wouldn't ask me to stay knowing what I would be losing in order to do so. But my question to you is, if I had, fallen, would you want me to stay then? If I had nothing to lose by remaining here with you, would you be amenable to that? For real? Yes. Yes, I would be too. Thank you for saying that. It means a great deal. If I'm to go back and never see you again, at least I get to take that thought with me. That if circumstances were different, if I weren't what I am, that there could have been a scenario where we could be together. That's such a that's such a warm thought to hold on to. All right, well, it really is time for me to be getting back now. This will be the last time I see you. So I'd like to just look at you, just commit you to memory, every feature of your face. I want to remember every expression, every smile, all those looks of sadness, and every moment of surprise, but most of all, especially that look of affection that you have on your face right now. I want to memorize that. I want to take it with me. Thank you for that gift. I'm going to make a note for your new angel to take good care of you. and farewell. I am going to exist for a very, very long time, but I will never forget you or this moment. Goodbye. Hi. Okay, so funny story. I was on my way back back to the Dominion, and turns out I accidentally fell after all. um, might have been that whole, you know. I'll never forget this moment thing that I was thinking about as I was headed back, and anyway, I hope you were being sincere about wanting to keep me because you've got me now. I'm not at all sorry. I suspect the demon might be though. Can I break the news to her? Hey there, cupcakes. Thank you all so much for being here at the end of the story. That helps me out so much. Like when you guys watch to the end of the video, that helps. It helps the algorithm to boost me, frankly. And thank you guys. I've seen people hyping me, and I am humbled and grateful. It is a huge help. If you haven't been a subscriber, please consider doing so because I'm just begging for all the help today. But you guys are very good about giving me all the help, so I appreciate you. Uh, Also, the comments, and we're going to respond to some comments. Let's see. We have a DRTC fan who says, clicked on this so fast. I'm really appreciating everything right now. I really love all of my friends, love that, my family, my favorite creators. I think I've finally found happiness after a wave of depression. ASMR low-key helped my depression so much. Holy shit. So, thank you for that. It is always very humbling, and it's such a privilege to be able to hear from people every once in a while when they say that you were a part of something that helped them. And I don't know what I did to deserve to be part of that, but I am thankful for it. But I also want you to be very clear that this is something that you did for yourself. The credit goes to you. If you find an artist who makes you feel better about something, you're the one who found that artist, and you're the one who sought out that artist, and you're the one who was looking for that self-soothing. And yeah, the credit goes to you. So pat on the back for self-healing. I I appreciate that about you. And well done. Well freaking done. Let's see. There is also who else commented? There's oh, I love this name. Car Ben based. Okay, I changed my mind a little. Now I want them all to end up mortal for the listener, and in a weird throuple where the former angel is the conscience of the group and is probably the homemaker. The former demon remains the listener's secretary and keeps things efficient and shows them how to have a good time, and the listener helps them learn how to do weird mortal things that they're not used to. Okay, so clearly Carbon based is a psychic and can foresee the future because obviously he didn't know about that before he wrote that. He didn't know where I was going to go with this. Maybe I'm just that predictable. I'm probably just that predictable. But he also said, I'm not in your Patreon, so I don't know exactly what type of content you make there, but I imagine that scenario would lend itself well to some spicy stuff. My Patreon exclusive spices are, uh, they range from like just something that would be a little too romantic for YouTube because could demonetize you for making a kissing sound. And so sometimes it's just something that's more romantic than I could put on YouTube. Sometimes some characters lend themselves to really, really, really uh, spicy content. And so some of them get really bawdy. Um, but yeah, it can be a range of things. It depends on the character, depends on the story and where I'm going with it. So thank you so very much for the comments. Uh, the storm coming. So the demon and the angel on my shoulder are taking up sniping at each other whilst I go about my daily business. Well, this should be fun. I have always got patience for cute girls and that come with their own pair of wings. Ah, we've had a few of those. We've had demons, angels, and fairies lately. We need a dragon. We need a dragon woman next. Maybe not next, because I've got my next story. What is my next story? Oh, the kitsune. I've got a kitsune story coming up. But I'm working on the dragon. I'm working on the dragon model. So thank you. Also, those of you who like Storm Coming stories, I'm going to be doing one of his stories that he shared with me that I really enjoyed. It's been a while since I've done. It's been far too long since I've done another writer's stories, and I love Storm Coming stories and Golden Proxy stories. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to be recording one of Storm Coming stories. I'm going to put it over on my Patreon for free members. I will let you know when that happens, but like not even gonna pretend. I'm like legit just trying to lure people to my Patreon, even if it like for obviously the Patreon paid memberships are what let me to do this, but the free memberships are also what let me reach out to people and let them know when a story is coming up, when a video is being released, and it lets people know um, if God if anything happens that I end up deplatformed, it will be where I go first to tell people where they can find me. So that's what that is. That's me trying to not put all of my eggs in one basket. So thank you to Storm Coming for all of the wonderful stories that I have done and the wonderful stories that are coming up. And finally, oh, wait, no, Kevin Aguina. Another chapter in the rivalry between the angel and the demon, both confessing to you, one trying to outdo the other, both trying to sabotage each other and capture our heroes' hearts. To sum it up in a line from Annie Get Your Gun and mixing history with musicals, which we love to do. Angel, no, you can't. Demon, yes, I can. Angel, no, you can't. Demon, yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, now I recognize the song. I didn't realize. We can love them both. We love them both. What happens next is up to us. Nighty night dream. I didn't know that that was from Annie Get Your Gun. The things I didn't know that I didn't know. And finally, huge thanks to my newest patrons. There's Normal, a bronze pig, Cerberus Agent 267, and Thomas Prochaska and Golintar. I appreciate you. You are a huge help to me. And I look forward to seeing you in the chat on Patreon and hanging out in the Discord. In the meantime, wow, I've talked your ear off today. Thank you for still being here. I hope you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me. And I'll talk to you soon. You take care.